Oh, my darling, women talk about this behind closed doors. And are you doing these things? Listen, women, they're not always going to be super honest with you about where you're screwing up in the bedroom. Why? Because they don't want you to feel more insecure. They don't want you to get pissed off. And hey, maybe some of you are set up in one of those scenarios where you're the provider. Maybe she doesn't want that cash supply turned off. But the reality is, when a woman is not pleased in the bedroom, it starts affecting how she sees you as a man. It inhibits her from feeling turned on by you, being attracted to you. All of that starts coming down when you're not showing up well in the bedroom. And I want to make sure you know exactly what these women are saying so that you know exactly what to do to come out of that situation. And maybe when I share some of these scenarios, you might think, shit, Arica, that is me. I'm doing that. No wonder why my wife is turned off to me. No wonder why my girlfriend keeps saying she's too tired. She has a headache. There's too much going on. She's got too much on her mind. You know the things. Like, you're not dumb. You know that when she's trying to push you away and finding every excuse under the sun why not to make love to you. And let's face it, you need it. You need that sexual energy. You need to be made love to. You need to have that experience of erotic orgasms over and over and over again, because this, my dear, is the zest of life. So let's get you back to those experiences and let's uncover some of the things that women are saying. And if you're new here, I'm Arica Angelo. I've been doing this for 18 years. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into it. One day I was having a conversation with one of my girlfriends, and she's married to a guy, very successful. She was very successful. They had a beautiful child. Everything on the outside looked perfect. Now, here's the thing. If you saw this woman, she was just like your everyday vanilla girl next door kind of vibe. She had a very sweet appearance to her. You would never think, oh man, this is like a low-key sex kitten hidden underneath all of that very demure appearance. But no. This same woman who looks super vanilla, who's super conservative, is always saying the right PC things to say, said this to me. And I want you to pay attention, because you might be thinking, oh, well, my wife's just not sexual. She's just super vanilla, or not all women want sex. And you might be judging women completely wrong, which is why they're judging you behind closed doors. And this is what she said to me. She said, Arica, sometimes I wish he would just come home and just fuck me. I wish he would just take me and just fuck the shit out of me. And I was shocked. Obviously, I didn't show that on my face because I'm a professional. But inside, I was crying laughing because, one, I was in complete awe that this beautiful little angel, conservative angel, had actually said the F-bomb. And two, that she wanted this from her husband. But guess what? Women are not always going to say that. Why? Because the minute that some women say that to some men, I'm not saying you, but to other men, men perceive it as a failure. Like, great, I'm failing in the bedroom. Should women be more honest? Hell yeah, they should. But the reality is they're not doing it. So let's find the solution to that. The reality is sex gets boring in relationships. I know even in my own relationship, I'm like, when is it going to start getting boring? Because that is my fear. I don't want it to get boring ever. And so the reality is yes, she was tired of the vanilla sex that her husband was giving to her day in, day out. So what you need to do is begin to change it up in the bedroom. And you know, I've got my tongue magic where I teach you how to go down on her, how to lick her in ways she's never been licked on before. And you can get tongue magic. It's my best-selling program that I have on the market. You can get it in the comment section. You can get it in the description. Men all over the world are saying that when they use this program, that their women are orgasm like they never have before, and that their women are asking them, where Where did you learn how to do that? And that is it. She needs you to bring a new experience, that you show up with a brand new tongue in the bedroom, putting it down in between her beautiful legs and giving her the most glorious sexual experience of her life. And here is another thing that a lot of women complain about, and that is that their men are not lasting long enough. And so it's like, for some women who are not comfortable with their sexuality, they've been disconnected from their sexuality, maybe their hormones are going off, maybe they're stressed, maybe it's depression, who knows? But the reality is she's disconnected from her sexuality. So when you're making love to her and she feels herself starting to get turned on, like it's taking her a long time, and then all of a sudden when she starts getting to that crescendo, the buildup is slowly coming. And once again, should women tell you, hey, it's coming, can you last a little bit longer? Absolutely. Do women do it? No. But should they? Absolutely they should. But if that's not your situation, if she's not telling you the truth, understand that this is what's going on in her head, that she wants you to last a little bit longer. And so here's a secret that you can always do is when you're making love to a woman, and just when you feel like you're about to come, I've shared this before, that you can pull out and you begin to like suck on her nipples, suck on her breast, massage her breast, take your tongue and go from her breast all the way down her stomach until you get to that lower region. Begin to lick her. Tell her that her juices taste amazing. She's probably like, Ken, when did you start talking like that, you dirty boy? Like, since I've been watching Arica Angelo's videos, and she's changing how I show up in the bedroom with you. And when you're licking her down below, tell her those juices taste sweet. Tell her how beautiful her vagina is. And what you're doing is you're keeping her turned on. You're keeping her aroused. You're doing something completely different sexually. Meanwhile, you are giving your penis a break so that you don't come too soon. So then when you feel like, okay, I'm ready, I can get back to giving her penetration, get back in there. Start it really slow. A little bit of pulses in and out, in and out. And as she's getting more and more turned on, that's when you just grab those legs and start thrusting it into her, giving her all that glorious masculine power that you have on the inside. And here's another thing that a lot of women say, and please just don't do this. And that is, a lot of women talk about men who don't know how to seduce them. They don't know how to build up that momentum. They just come in and they straight up ask for sex, and she hasn't felt loved by you. She hasn't felt romanced by you. She hasn't even felt desired by you. You're not telling her how beautiful she is. You're not telling her how sexy she is. You're not even telling her that you freaking desire her, even though it's going through your brain, even though you look at her tits and her ass. But are you saying that from your mouth? No, you're not saying a damn thing. And so she goes left feeling completely undesired. So what you need to do is throughout the day, give her that non-sexual touch. Tell her how much you crave her. Tell her how beautiful she is. Tell her how hot she looks in that mini skirt. Tell her how great her ass looks in those jeans. Let her know that she is desired by you. And listen, if you heard me talk about the tongue magic and you're like, Arica, I have never been taught how to give oral, and every time I even try, she shuts down. She's shutting down because you're probably making one of the 5 oral mistakes that most men are making. You want to stop making these mistakes. Get my free guide. It's a PDF guide. It's in the comment section. It's in the description. These tools are going to revolutionize how you show up as a man in the bedroom. So yeah, if she's like complaining and she's not really wanting to get in the bedroom with you, chances are she needs you to F her, like my friend said. You need to change it up. Quit treating her like she's this sweet little princess or she's a Virgin Mary. No, even though she's your wife, she's your girlfriend, she still wants to be F down like a hoe. So make sure in the comment section you can even say F down like a hoe, and we all know what we're talking about. So one, she's gonna still want that primal energy from you. Yes, and she wants you to last longer. So change it up. Change where you're kissing her. Change where you're looking. Pull out your penis. Give that guy a break while you keep her pleasured and turned on. And the other thing that women are complaining about behind your back, make sure you're not doing this, it's just showing them, like, yo, you want a bone? Are we having sex tonight? We haven't had sex in like a month. We're gonna have sex tonight? Shut up, bro. No. Remember when you used to seduce her. Get back to turning her on. Get back to telling her how much she is desired by you, and watch her blossom. Watch her change. Watch her turn into the sexual goddess that you have been craving all along, my man. So I hope that this video supported you. Make sure you like this, and guess what? I will never leave you without giving you another video to support you in becoming the ultimate sex man in the bedroom. See you in my next video. Take care.